right. I gotta say all right. Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Sanders and Sons Laser and Printworks. My first long form video is gonna be about 5 minutes long, and I will be explaining my laser engraving slash 3D print journey. All right. So I always knew about 3D printing, and I got my first 3D printer in around about September. They had them on eBay, which is a great place to get your first starter 3D printer. Or they had a deal on eBay, a deal for tech things. I got a Creality Ender S1 Pro for around about 130 $32. I think that was after taxes, maybe 144, but it's a deal nonetheless because it knocked off around about 50 $75. So it was my first 3D printer, and I saw that it can, you engrave, well, not engrave. I saw that it prints PLA, PETG, and maybe ABS if you use an enclosure. So got my first 3D printer, and it also said that it did wood. Well, I was like, you can 3D print wood? I was lost on it, but I said that ain't why what I got it for. I just got it to play around with. So I got my first printer. It was refurbished from Creality. Creality refurbished on eBay, which is great, by the way. And I got the printer. There was nothing wrong with the printer, but it the only there was nothing wrong with the printer, but the only it was missing a piece. It was refurbished was the piece that holds up the screen, and I just ended up 3D printing one of those, so no problem. So got my first 3D printer, Creality S1 Pro, and it was a fantastic printer. Fantastic printer introduced me to 3D printer, tested a lot of things and whatnot. And then in my mind, I was like, maybe I can sell a couple of things with it. So before we get into the sale thing, remember I said it did wood. So I was like, let me see about this. I looked more into it, and it said it engraved wood, laser engraved wood, but you have to get a whole separate module for it. So for the Creality Ender S1 Pro, the laser engraved modules you can get is one that's 1.5 watts, one that's 5 watts, and one that's around about 10 watts. So I started researching it, and the people said the 1.5 watt sucked. And I seen people said the 5 watt was okay, but the 10 watt is the one that you wanted to go with. So I put that in the back of my mind, continue 3D print. So 3D printed. I had the printer for around a week or two. Just 3D print different things. Start joining different Facebook groups, which to me that's what Facebook good for. Just joining different 3D print Facebook groups, lurking and whatnot, seeing the issues people having with their printers. And I wondered in my mind, could I start selling things? But in my mind, I was looking around and everybody was selling 3D printed stuff. So I said, if I'm gonna sell something, I need to be both. I need to do laser engraving and 3D printing and sell both of the things together. It has to be 3D printed and it has to be laser engraved, and that's gonna be my niche. It's a 3D printed item, whether it's whatever which one is the main thing. But I always was gonna sell 3D printed and laser engraved items. So my next step was to get a laser engraver for the printer. So I found a well, I put a search on eBay to send me alerts every time I could, or every time someone posted a laser engraver. Well, a Falcon laser, Creality Falcon laser engraver, 10 watt. I didn't want to play with the 5 watt or the 1.5 watt. So I had that search going. I kept checking. And I think about a week or 2 weeks into my search, someone posted a used 10 watt with all the pieces. So it was like a pawn shop on eBay or something. I can't remember what it was. And they only want the 10 watt, I want to say, is around about 200 dollars maybe, or 150, 160. It's up there in price. But someone posted the used one for around about, how much did they post that used one for? Post that used one for, I want to say about 70, $75, which is a steal because I saw the 5 watts going for like 80, or the 1.5 watts going for like 50, 60. I didn't want neither one of them. I only want the 10 watt. I seen it. It didn't take me long. As soon as I seen it, I bought it because someone else could have sniped me and grabbed it. I instantly bought the 10 watt. Got the 10 watt in the mail. It works perfectly. Attached to the printer, works even better than printing. So in my mind, I have the S1 Pro has a 220 bed. I can't remember the height. 220 cube bed, too small, especially for laser engraving. So in my mind, this is what I was gonna do first. I was gonna buy a broke S1 Pro, like a broke S1 Pro printer, like my S1, no, S1 Pro Plus, not that, because it's a S1 Pro Plus, the same like S1 Pro but a bigger bed. So I said I was gonna buy a broke version of that one and add the laser engraver to that, and then keep my S1 Pro to print with. So I started looking around for printers, and again, on eBay, I got to I came up with well, saw what is it? Well, a not repaired Creality Ender or CRS 10 Smart Pro. I think it was just a smart on eBay, and they wanted $80 for it. And this is like a $400 printer, $400 printer. They wanted $80 for it. This was like around top of, no, was it still? I think we're still in October. They wanted $80 for it, so it was unrepaired. It was coming in the box and everything, but it could come in pieces, broken and whatnot. So I bought it. Got it in the mail. Nothing wrong with it. I'm not gonna say nothing wrong with it. All the pieces was there. Nothing was missing. The extruder though, when you try to print with PETG, the plastic it's like a leak or a clog, whatever. So in my mind, I didn't care. I'm just gonna throw this 10 watt laser engrave on it because they said that printer was compatible. And this is another thing too. When I got the print, it wasn't a smart. It was a Smart Pro. So CRX 10 Smart, or TRX 10 Smart and Smart Pro. It was the bigger version. They said it was a Smart, but it was a Pro. And this print like $450, $500. I only paid $80 for it. Came with all the pieces, nothing wrong with it. I put it back together, test print on it. Once I got rid of the clog, and it worked fine. So I was like, time to put the laser engrave on it. I went to put the laser engrave on it. It's not like the the which I the S1 Plus. The cable's a little different. Even in you have to plug the laser engrave at the open it up, plug it up to the board at the bottom of it. I didn't want to do all that. I want to do the exact same thing I did on the S1 Pro, on the S1 Plus. So I end up with the S, like, forget it, I'm just gonna keep this as my bigger printer, and then just still engrave on the S1 Pro, that Creality in the S1 Pro. So um I decided to, like, what could I sell this anyway? I mean, that I could sell that incorporates printing, 3D printing, and laser engraving. So my mind, I came up with coasters. Like, I take a slate coaster, engrave on it, wood coaster, engrave on it, and then make 3D print the coaster holders. So I caught a little bit of success with it on Etsy. A little bit of success with it, especially come Christmas time. So I'm laser engraving. What is laser engraving? 3D print, laser engraving, 3D printing, laser engraving, 3D printing. And then I look around, I see Bamboo Labs has a Black Friday sale coming up. Black Friday, where you can get one of their printers, which to me is about speed. I wanted to go a little faster than what I was printing on the Creality Smart Pro and the Creality S1 Pro. So I said, let me get a Bamboo Lab. I just really want to see that speed. I really want to see that speed. So I got the S1, well, I got the Bamboo Labs A1, and I didn't get the combo, which I'm hitting myself today. Slash a little bit later, not, but I'm gonna get to that later. Got the Bamboo Labs A1, and it was how much was it? Black Friday. I think I spent like 400 for not more than 450. A1. A1 come print extremely fast. I'm in love with the A1. Love with the Bamboo Lab A1. So I start printing off of that one and keep my laser engrave printer just to laser engrave. And I got orders coming in for coasters and coaster holders in December. So doing it, whatnot, making it, whatnot. And I still my Bamboo Labs, I bought that straight from them. I bought my other printers came from eBay, but I bought the Bamboo Lab straight from Bamboo Lab. Brand new, wasn't refurbished. So again, I'm always on the lookout, looking on eBay, and they eBay has this deal, I guess, with certain tech companies where they're knocking $100, $200 off items. But not they'll give you a promo code. Not everybody, but some people get it. So I had another promo code for on eBay for probably I could got some because Bamboo Leather ain't on eBay, but I could have got some Crowley and Cubic. And on eBay, because on the highest print at the time they have the K2, but I don't want a K2. A K1 Max, K1 Max 600 $609. But I think for Christmas they made them 550 whatnot, and then with like the hundred some coupon, I paid $409 for a K1 Max refurbished, and it was four. That's after taxes, 432. I like the look on eBay now, and the price have shot back up to $600, $609 for the refurbished one. So now I have a K1 Max. It's top of December. I have a K1 Max. I can see them in the background. A1 and it came. I showed it on one of my shorts. Go look one of my shorts. You see K1 Max. So now I have a Bamboo Labs, A1 Mini, a K1 Max, a Creality S1 Pro, a Creality Ender CRS Smart Pro. Yeah, so I have around 4 printers now. I just got my first one at the top of December, and I'm just moving and shaking. I like calling it print form, but all is not print form. I see now people have hundreds of printers, but I love print God. So I have those printers now, and I get another eBay coupon again. And this time in my mind, I'm still engraving on my Quality Ender S1 Pro, but the space is still small. I need a bigger engraver. I need a bigger engraver. So they send another coupon out eBay Crowley, this time for a what was it for this time? For a you could get a laser engraver 5 watt, a Crowley Falcon official laser engraver 5 watt for around about $80. $80, I think. They was giving them away, refurbished, $80. Me, I'm just gonna get it and I'm going to swap out the 5 watt and put my 10 watt on there. So that's what I did. I ordered it. I think the coupon probably not five because it didn't cost much anyway. Not $5, $10. I got for $60. Quality Falcon laser engraver 5 watt. Got it. Everything perfect. I swapped my 5 watt off with my 10 watt and it's working good. So now I don't really need the Creality S1 Pro no more or the 5 watt laser. Throw those up on Facebook Marketplace. Gone. Took about not even a full 2 weeks before I sold it to a guy. S1 Pro and the laser engraver. I don't even think he cared for the laser engraver. He just wanted the printer because he bought a S1, S1 regular, and it was having screen issues. So I don't even think he cared for laser engraver. I don't even think he really cared for 3D and really. So sold it to him in February. So now it's March, and I've been my store. Well, on Etsy, I sold a couple things here and there, but I've been a real slowdown. So I've been getting into create. I've just been focused on creating things and making different things and whatnot. And that's what I'm gonna do with these long form videos. I just show you what I got or what I made, and put a link to the store. And if you want to buy it, if you don't want to buy it, like I said, I can't too much give no Yeah, this is how you do 3D printing. This is because it's on you if you want to dive into it and want to play around with it. But I don't think I can give any lessons on it. So yeah, this is the Sanders and Sons lasers and print work. Sometimes my sons will pop in the video, but not so little guys. I think I know my oldest is 8 years old. So it's Sanders and Sons. We're Sanders, and we'll pop in the video time. They'll pop in the video time, and I'll just make different 5 minute, 10 minute long videos showing you what I made, what I have for sale, and if I could think of other videos, I'll put those out too. But right now, that's what I'm going. Tomorrow, I made a custom Dragon Ball Z clock. That's gonna be my next video showing it. So thank you. Welcome to the page, and subscribe.